I'm enjoying this sci-fi thing. I'm enjoying just studying in general right now. Learning, studying, it's a beautiful thing. It's very fulfilling if you do it correctly. One thing that I've been starting to notice recently in study sessions is the concept of not stopping studying after a certain time limit. That you say to yourself, "Oh, I'm going to study for an hour." It's not necessarily stopping when that time is up, but rather stopping when you learn something or you've made significant progress or a certain amount of progress in learning. So if I come to a kind of conclusion about what I'm studying, if I think up a little system, if something clicks in my head as a result of me persevering past that original stopping point, then that is a successful study session for me. And that is when you really kind of you get up off your seat feeling the most fulfilled, right? Because you've learned something, you've spent your time effectively, you've achieved something essentially, and that kind of that feeling can definitely become addictive, but not in a unhealthy way. In the same way they say the gym is addictive, right? It releases the good healthy chemicals as a result of you putting in work to improve your life, right? Which is always good. Can't really go wrong with that. Yeah, the only time I'd say that doesn't really apply to a study session is more when you're doing kind of just raw practice, kind of reps, kind of empty volume, so to speak. Not empty volume, but volume that isn't necessarily the most high quality. You're just kind of getting those back down sets in. Those the hypertrophy sets, so to speak. Kind of a weird. I always relate everything back to training because that's the other cornerstone in my life. Hit the gym today, very good. Hit a new PR. Got in front squats. I'm setting it up so it's very easy to hit PRs, not of necessarily of weight, 1 rep max weight, but of sets and reps, right? So last session I got 8 reps of a certain weight that I wanted, and that felt like, okay, this is all I can do. That felt like not RPE 10, but close enough to it, right? And this session that I went today, I managed to get 10 reps of that weight. And that wasn't RPE 10 either, but I wasn't going for RPE 10 because I also wanted to do a few more sets after that, right? And they were also incorporated into this kind of concept of progressive overload. I was also trying to hit more reps on them, or even if it wasn't more reps, if I hit 2 more reps on the first set and still managed to get the same amount of reps on the rest of the sets that I did last time, which I managed to do today, then that's concrete progressive overload, right? That's concrete improvement, which is also releases a similar sense of fulfillment as leaving a study session having learned something does. It's the whole concept of discipline kind of rewarding you in healthy ways, which is nice, right? And I'm not even looking for, I would love to be a concept artist one day. I would love to be an extremely strong person one day. But the present is enough for me right now, which is nice. Don't get me wrong, I'm in a very comfortable situation. I'm living at home right now. I'm on my university holidays, It's very easy for me to say that, but and being able to see from this kind of perspective all the time when maybe it isn't so easy, which isn't very often for me. I'm very lucky in the situation that I'm in, but even when situations do get tough, it would be useful for me to be able to see the bright side, to put it simply, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But I don't want to get all philosophical and not even feeling like emotional, right? This is just a log of study and of training, and they're both going decently right now. One thing I would have liked to do more is kind of more volume today. Today was more of a raw strength day, right? I didn't really put a massive amount of reps in. But I did learn quite a few things, which I'm proud of. But again, I could have spent either time getting some raw reps in, or maybe even more time learning some even more things, which would lend to my improvement coming even faster. And there are some distractions that are in my life currently that are leading to this lack of kind of volume, but I'm aware of them. I'm trying to keep holding them at bay, but it's not easy. If something's going wrong in your life, when you fix that thing, another thing will pop up. That's just how it goes. So I have to take it as it is, as long as I don't get complacent. Today was a pretty good day. I'm just saying that because I went and trained and I feel good. I got the good chemicals now, but yeah, and cool. Bye.